A lot of people ask me all the time, like, oh, hey, I'm thinking about starting a podcast. What's the best podcast hosting platform to use? Like, do I use free? Do I pay for a service to host my episodes? Like, what do I do? Where do I start? And I like to just always recommend. So I host both of my podcasts on Anchor, Anchor.fm. So they're actually now they are owned by Spotify. What's cool is they actually started off as like almost like a social media audio chat platform where you could just on an app on your phone where you could put some audio posts out there and then people could comment and get a discussion going back and forth that way. And that's how I originally learned about Anchor. It was always free. So it was really cool. But now they've they're owned by Spotify now. So they have this whole new platform where you can basically just you create an account and host all your podcast episodes for free. What's cool about that is I used to host all my stuff for years on the SoundCloud, podcaster beta program. And then I didn't, it was that kind of hosting was coming due and we weren't really, recording the OMP show that much anymore, but I didn't want to like lose that podcast and lose all those episodes. So Anchor was really cool and they ported every episode over, from SoundCloud into the Anchor platform. It was super fast. They moved everything over instantly. I'd say within 20 minutes or something and, just redirect some links and, the OMP show was back on a whole, Anchor, feed. So I was still in, Spotify, we're still in Apple Podcasts, we're still everywhere that, everyone all, would get our podcast. So that was super cool. So what's awesome is they give you, when you create an account, you almost get like a website landing page about your show. So it's like the name of your podcast, your logo, the description of your show, and it's all on a custom, like a web page. You customize the colors and everything like that. Add your social media links. You could have links to, where to listen to your podcast. So they actually help submit your podcast episodes instantly you're on Spotify. So all your episodes are on Spotify. But then they also, get you on all the other platforms, Pocket Cast, Apple Music, Google Podcasts. They submit your stuff to basically everywhere. Give you that RSS feed to your show. I think you can also, if you had a custom like domain name, you could also add that in if you wanted to send people to a domain name and use this page as your podcast website homepage. But then all your episodes are listed there on that page and ready to play. People can start subscribing to your podcast episodes. It's completely free. I don't personally use it, but they also have a feature where you can instantly set up monetization for your episodes. What's cool about it is you can, totally record your podcast like you normally would. With your equipment, stuff like that, and then edit your podcast episode and then upload it directly to Anchor from your computer. You can do it that way. But also they have a really cool app for, the iPhone, Android phones, and you can hook up a mic or just, talk into your phone and record your episodes that way. And then you're already, on the platform and you're ready to go. So that's super easy to do. So I would, if people are getting started, I always recommend Anchor because it's just super easy for anyone to use, and quickly edit your episodes, upload it, you're live, good to go. The other hosting platform that I usually recommend is, if you want to, something a little more, if you're really into really good like analytics and stuff, Fireside.fm, podcast hosting, like they are really awesome. I think it starts off at like $10 a month, I believe. But then they give you a deal on each additional. So if you want to host multiple podcasts on the same under the same account, you can do that there, and it's like I think another like $8 per podcast episode or something like that. So it's like super cheap if you're going to host multiple shows. It's quality hosting. You're not going to have to worry about bandwidth as your podcast grows. What's really cool about them is they have really awesome analytics, and because I had put a suggestion in, they are now compatible if you want to have a special feed for the Amazon briefings. Like if you wanted that your episodes to play if someone wanted to subscribe through like the Amazon Echo device, they are perfect for that. I was looking to do that before for a couple other things, and I had suggested it. They have this platform. They're constantly innovating that service as people have suggestions and stuff moving forward. So they just put your suggestion in a queue, and if they think that it's beneficial to their platform, they'll add it. But they have the same kind of thing where you can they can port your episode from anywhere. Any of the services, redirect your links, help you get submitted to all the platforms. They give you a same custom URL if you want, website, landing page for all your episodes. They do all that too. And that's a paid option. So those are my favorite two. There's other ones out there. A lot of people get started. They'll use like, Libsyn hosting. That's good. There's a few other platforms out there that provide hosting, and you can also host on SoundCloud. They have paid and free. What I really did, a lot of people, they don't, they don't like SoundCloud too much, or they, a lot of people in the podcast industry, they make fun of SoundCloud. But I'll tell you what, SoundCloud, it never failed me. It was always solid. But what I really liked is if I wanted to put a podcast on, our website, like a blog post or something, their embeds, episode embed feature, or playlist feature was really awesome. It was mobile friendly. I've never seen a better embed feature like that. It looked just great on any page, on the phone, on the web browser, played right away. Never had a problem with it. Other places these other places do have like, where you can embed an episode on a podcast and stuff, but I haven't seen one that was that cool or looked as good. So if anybody's out there, a podcast hosting company or something, go look at SoundCloud's embed feature and just do that on your site, because that's the best I've seen. So hope that helps. If you're looking to start a podcast and you're not sure where to get started, hope that gives you a little more to go on and have fun with it. So if you have any other questions, if you have questions, for me, just hit me up at Wrestling Andy on Twitter, and I'd be happy to give some recommendations.
I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage frames on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick, neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the dip. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, temper orthopedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a bald head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I